The Chief Executive Officer, Clearview News Desk, Samuel Odion Bello, has urged journalists to be professional while carrying out investigative reports in their quest to hold office holders accountable in the public and private sectors on issues such as corruption and other ills in the society. He gave the charge this Friday in Abuja at the roundup of a three-day stakeholders meeting on government accountability reporting, which sets the tone for the 2023 Accountability Reporting Project under the auspices of the Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism and MacArthur Foundation. We have the details. In furtherance of its objectives to expose corruption and enhance accountability among office holders for a better and improved Nigeria, staff of Clearview News Desk and other journalists came together for a three-day stakeholders meeting to brainstorm and set the tone for the 2023 Accountability Reporting Project, slated to hold in Nasarawa State under the auspices of the Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism and MacArthur Foundation. Speaking at the event, the Chief Executive Officer, Clearview News Desk, Samuel Odion Bello, stressed on the need for journalists to carry out their investigative reportage in the most professional manner in line with the ethics of the profession.
We want us to now report more on the how, why, where, etc. of our programs, and not just what was done. This is not a coverage. This is not just to go for Buhari or to do at the care of the sector. This is not. This is investigating. Where did it happen? Why did it happen? When did it happen? And at the end of the day, how are we solving the problem? Because don't forget, we always say that what we are looking at is change. We have to create the change. And after that, you make sure that it is not just what was done that you are covering. Yes, you have another information. Then you show evidence. This show of evidence includes enough evidence of work done in a clear way.
It's uncommon for you to see most of the media houses who are engaged and involved in this kind of dialogue and relationship of their own professions. So for you to be part of a Clearview, I think is a plus. You have to tell yourself, thank God I'm here. Because what you are doing today, you might not know it, but the future and the history shall tell. Now you also know that this investigative journalism is only about 26 media houses who is opportune to do this through the Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism. Which means if you are part of it, it's still a plus. Because there are media houses today, forget about what you see in the TV. How does their activities has impact on the citizens is the basic.
Some participants at the event said the meeting served as an eye-opener on how they will carry out their reportage in the coming months.
The take home for me is investigative journalism. These 3 days have taught me on ways on how, as a reporter, to do better in my reportage. Particularly, in Nigeria, it's very difficult to do an investigative report without being called from some quarters. But what I've learned today, the encouragement, the commitment, and everything, I think everybody among the 26 of us that are here have taken something home. There's a zeal now to work without fear and to do your reports without fear, to challenge the government without fear, to go to the host communities and talk to them to get what you want and to get people informed on things happening around them that they are not aware of.
I was part of the project that was in 2022. So there were things I did not know that have this particular workshop has opened my eyes to know. There were things I'm supposed to do differently for the report to stand out. So I didn't understand until after the project, I discovered that I'm supposed to follow up some of my report and all that. So with this workshop and with the ideas that came up, I'm going to apply it to see that the 2023 project will come out well.
The Wale Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism is a non-governmental organization with a vision to stimulate the emergence of a socially just society defined by the ethics of inclusion, transparency and accountability through support to journalists. Its collaborative media project with funding from the MacArthur Foundation is aimed at strengthening local and regional investigative journalism, especially the underreported issues and places, and develop a more robust independent media ecosystem across Nigeria.